gonna be Chris Gives Tricks back with another video, and this time we're gonna do a review on the Diadora N9002. But before we get started, I just want to give a quick thank you to all the subscribers that have been subscribed to me. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I do apologize for missing out on the upload for last week, but don't worry, I'm back to make a video for this week, and let's get covered it right now. I wanted to cover the Diadora N9002 because to me personally, this is the most underrated brand of all time, especially in the States. I know in Europe, it's gonna have a lot more exposure considering it's based in Italy. But to me, I don't see anyone here in the States rocking the Diadora brand unless you were to see it in Foot Locker or Champs, because that's where they mainly carry it. Like, they don't really have a Diadora store, at least in California, that I know of. It's kind of a shame because the shoes that they have are pretty nice. They're really clean and they're classic silhouettes for a reason. And I mean, overall, the N9002 is definitely one of them. Like, I've seen it in majority parts of Foot Locker that I go to or Champ Sports. Overall, it definitely has a running theme to it, considering it was a running shoe that was released in 1992 and it still holds up for how long it has come, especially with the double action technology sole that they have in the N9000 and the N9002. And overall, my first impressions of it is that it looks really nice. Like, the suede material is decent considering it's made in China. It's not going to be like in made in Italy pairs that are going to be a lot more smoother with the suede along with the mesh, having a bit of a more of a genuine feel to it. But it's still a nice looking shoe that you could get at a lower price because these always go on sale. They're really a bang for your buck. What I like about this shoe is that if you look at the heel sole, like, it's definitely thick enough for you to grab a hold of your heel, so it could be great for stability if you were to ever try to run in the shoe, which it could be a running shoe, it could pass, but there's just a lot more out there in the market, especially with some of the modern shoes that provide a lot more of a breathable feel along with more cushioning to it. But let's just go ahead and get right into the on-feet pair look. So after wearing the Diadora N9002 on my feet, overall, I would definitely say the double action technology definitely does stand out, considering that it is a transparent sole, and overall, I feel like it was really light, especially when I put my foot on the ground, especially in the heel. It definitely feels really comfortable, something that is great for the casual wear. But as for the running, as I said before, you could run on the shoe, but there's just so much more out there in the market that it's not really necessary overall. I mean, this is something that you can really rock with as a casual sneaker. And to me, the mesh is really breathable actually, considering the material that is over here. The downside to it is that it does feel a little bit more of a plastic side to it, considering it is made in China, where although the quality you're getting is quite decent, it's just not going to be comparable to the Diadora N9000 made in Italy sneakers that are a lot more smoother, a lot more well crafted to your feet. And overall, if I were to give the rating to it, I definitely say it's a 9 out of 10. The double action technology is really comfortable when you walk around with it, and overall the outsole itself is really nice as well. It feels like it will have a good grip if you were to run with it, for example, which is why it's something that it can pass as you still running, considering, once again, it did came out in 1992, and it is one of its more iconic silhouettes that Diadora has, considering it's in Foot Locker and also Champ Sports, as I mentioned before. But I mean, the shoe itself is really nice. To me, it's really growing on me, because at first I was a little bit iffy with it, just for the fact that I haven't seen many people wear it, and I was a bit more hesitant to it, but once I was able to grab the pair, I definitely say it's worth it, considering that although it retails for $110, it always on discount, and if you were to try to order it online, most likely the price will be a little bit more lower, since it will match the store price that some locations of Foot Locker and Champs will have. For example, when I got this pair, I was able to get it for $33 when it was like $29.99 to get it in store. Luckily, I was able to get it. To me, I definitely say go for it, because it is a versatile shoe that anyone could really rock with. It's not something that will be very out there, especially with some colorways that they do have, and it's very affordable and a well budget shoe for anyone to get. And it's definitely worth it for those that are trying to stand out a little bit, considering that here in the States at least, the most popular brands are mainly going to be Puma, Adidas, Nike, and overall, like, to me personally, I rock with Puma, New Balance, and Reebok, and Diadora is now starting to be the brand that's really growing on me, since it is made in Italy, and it definitely is showing out when it comes to the quality itself, along with some of their lines that they do have. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that the shoe itself does run big a little bit, considering that on the toe space that I had a little bit more of a room, but it was not too substantial to the point where I'm going to be sliding back and forth with it, considering that the heel itself, it does grip my heel really well, so it will prevent that happening. If you are looking for a more stiff fit to it, then definitely go down, have a size. And I feel as though for white footers, it should not really be a problem, but as always, go ahead and go to Foot Locker and Champs to try it out, because I feel like this will be really stretchable and it will break in really nicely. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like, and I will send you a link in the description to where to buy the Diadora N9002 sneakers. This will be Chris Gives Tricks, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.